Hi there. It's been a wee while since we've done a walkthrough of the shop and we've not long closed, so we'll do a wee walkthrough just now and we'll show you what's changed since the last one, okay? So here we are, and as always it's really cold in here, so I'm just going to pop the shutters down and then we'll have a wee look about. Right, so you come in, you get a wee front of store, so we've got a lot of nice figures and merchandise here, just to grab some attention. A lot of it's nice prices because it's on sale. We've got our key rings and badges, shopping trolleys which the kids seem to love. We've got loads of cool helmets and stuff up here, and here we've got our Detoffs. So in here we did have these, well that's just Vampirella just now. She's actually 3D printed and custom painted, really amazing. We did have Wolverine, Sabretooth and Juggernaut in there, but they've actually sold in the last few days. Got some nice handhelds, some screen modded Game Boys, Nintendo component cable, and loads more handhelds, a couple of sealed Persona games, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Zelda, some nice consoles, a couple of graded games, got a Lego Commodore 64, Resident Evil Chainsaw controller, a few tasty Sega Saturn games, some Vitas, PSPs, and some more cool stuff. So, we'll just go around the shop. Up top we've got some nice bigger stuff. Got a little bit of Harry Potter stuff here. We've got some wands and various merchandise, and some more along there as well, some Funkos. Lots of nice Marvel Legends and other Marvel figures here. And some DC stuff. A lot of these are McFarlane figures. The Minecraft stuff's really nice. It's kind of proper replica stuff from Noble Collectibles. Really nice. Castle Grayskull. Battlestar Galactica things. We've got some big 1/6 scale Lord of the Rings figures up there. Transformers, Resident Evil statue, some Indiana Jones. Got lots of carded Star Wars figures. And here we've got like Turtles, Power Rangers, some nice Transformer stuff in just now. So these go back quite deep, there's quite a lot. We've got some loose figures bagged. Some nice big Lord of the Rings stuff up there, some Tomb Raider stuff. This is really cool. Excuse me while I try and move this. Always wanted that when I was a kid, but I think it was an American exclusive, Shockwave. And Optimus Prime, obviously. Some nice Lord of the Rings stuff. More Transformers. And some miscellaneous things down there. And kinda in here we've got loads of Walking Dead stuff. Some random stuff up there, and Sin City, Tomb Raider things in there. This, we've just ordered a big restock of these up. These are like 3D pictures framed and they're really nice. Up top, 52-inch tall Pennywise, life-size Annabelle. We've got the life-size Chucky in there as well. Loads of cool horror stuff in there. There's Lucille, there's Billy from Saw. Right, so we'll go around this bit now. So, some nice gremlins. And there's Alf. Some Toxic Crusaders. So we've got more down here as well. Excuse me. And we've got a wee bundle of wrestling figures in here as well. We've got Box, we've got Loose, we've got loads of Funko Pops. Right, and lots of plushies here. Some cool Kirby and Spider-Man stuff, Sonic, and obviously loads of Stitch and Pokemon. So, here we go in here. So, lots of NECA figures in here, which are really nice. These are quite cool. The Killer Clown stuff's really nice as well. Again, some more NECA and other horror stuff. The dog from the thing is really cool. I don't know if I can. The detail on that's amazing. It's beautiful and terrific. Again, more NECA stuff here. A decent wee selection in just now. And let's go up here. So some more bigger horror figures up here. Some Spawn, some King Kong, Godzilla, Indiana Jones stuff, Uncharted, the Hiya Toys, Judge Dredd stuff, which is really nice. Some Warhammer figures. Some nice Back to the Future stuff. The Dungeons and Dragons figures are really nice as well. Some Nightmare Before Christmas. Some Game of Thrones Funko Pops. And down here we've got loads and loads of Living Dead dolls, some newer ones and lots of old ones in there. Right. More Game of Thrones stuff. Some cool random stuff. There's a nice Ozzy Osbourne figure. We've got loads of kind of board games. Dark Souls, we've got Warhammer and Dungeons and Dragons books and stuff like that. More board games down there. Up the top, lots of board games. So these are very random cookbooks. More board games. More books. And we have a miscellaneous shelf at the bottom with DVDs and some old annuals like Viz and stuff like that. Yeah, so we're starting to get into, well, the consoles and stuff start here. It's a really nice, very customisable joystick for PS3 and 4. So, very strange to have a chess computer there, but okay. So lots of Sony stuff in this section here. Mixed in with a few other bits. Quite a lot of weird stuff here. We'll just swing round and do the other side over here. So a Box Philips CDI, Neo Geo X, some Commodore. So So here we've got loads of loose consoles. Obviously we do sell them with all the stuff. As it says here, we've got them at the till. Just makes it look easy, nicer on the shelf. So a decent mix of consoles in here. Right, so back to this wall, we have lots of nice big figures up there. So this section here is mainly like superhero Funko Pops and stuff, so Marvel and DC mainly. And as you can see, there's rather a lot, and if we go over, you can see they're pretty much 4 deep, so I'm not even going to try and do the math, but there's loads of Funko Pops in there. It does take a bit of effort. Right, and again we'll go back here. And these are a lot of our kind of main Funko Pops, so films, TV, comics, stuff like that. So again, lots crammed in there to look through. Right, so we'll have a wee look here. We've got some nice home computers in here as well. Let's see your Spectrums and Commodores. So there's a Commodore Plus 4, a Toshiba MSX, Atari 600XL, the Philips Video Pack, Astronic, Fairchild Channel F. We've got an Amstrad monitor that's never been used. Some nice monitors down there, the Archimedes one and the iMac. BBC Micro with printer, tape deck, loads of stuff. Vic 20, an Amiga, Commodore. Yeah, we're closed, mate. Aye. Hello. Sorry about that. I've been shut for an hour and someone's just come in the wrong door and luckily enough bought a PlayStation 2, but that was weird. So back to this. Atari STs, Amigas, Commodore 16, got a box Mitsubishi, Atari Jaguar, Atari ST. On the other side we have Samba Maracas, some Xbox stuff. And some other bits and bobs here, Dreamcast. Master Systems, there's a Mega Drive in there, arcade sticks, some nice Mega Drives, but for some reason we seem to have just box Mega Drive 2s. And there we go. Right, so getting towards the imported consoles, so mainly Japanese but with some American ones mixed in. So, lots of Nintendo stuff. This is quite unusual, I've never seen this before. It's a double pack with the Famicom and Super Famicom minis in it. There's a massive Beatmania arcade style controller. A Japanese Wii U. A beautiful one-piece edition console. It's the Final Fantasy collection, that's nice. Right, so back to this wall, some big Funko Pop stuff, Space Invaders trainers, some amazing statues in here. The Last of Us one is incredibly rare, and the Space Boy one is beautiful. Obviously not cheap, but really, really nice. And some more nice Last of Us ones in there. Oh, I think we missed out the PS4 edition Final Fantasy edition console. And here, some more. So we've got Pioneer Laser Active, we've got Pioneer MSX consoles, some special edition stuff, some American consoles, that's a brand new PS2, an American N64 and GameCube, American Xbox brand new and sealed, same with the Wii, PC Engine arcade stick, we've got some games down the bottom for weird Japanese PC formats, and some FM Town stuff. Got some Neo Geo home carts mixed in there. Casio Lupe. Got a PC Engine photo reader, quite rare. Got a Sharp 68000 Duo RX. Some nice bits. The Biohazard 5th anniversary box set, Dragon Quest set, FM Towns Marty 2, PC Engine Duo. And over here, some more limited editions and statues and stuff. There's a Steel Battalion that comes complete with both games in it. Line of Contact and the first one. Some DVDs and HD DVDs of all things. Some arcade sticks, Virtua sticks. Got game guides, Japanese and English mixed in here. Some nice books as well. I think there's 2 layers in here, so it's quite hard to navigate through. We'll need to look at changing that. Some random Star Wars stuff in here. Some Funko Pops, obviously. So, loads of anime figures in here. Some nice kind of anime style DVDs, Blu-rays. Some Sailor Moon stuff. And these are quite popular. These are basically rummage boxes with lots of miscellaneous stuff in them. So some people like to have a good rummage through and see what treasures they can find. And there's the portal gun. We've got those ones are actually vinyl, not a lot of them. These are all laser discs, mainly Japanese, but we have got some English ones in there as well. And now we're looking mainly at anime figures in here. So lots in there again. These are 2 and 3 and 4 deep, some of them. I've got Batman and Superman looking very judgmental. Some nice anime statues in here. Some very rare Street Fighter stuff. Some more rummage boxes. We've got a vintage Jabba. Some unboxed amiibos. Some nice Game & Watches in here. Other LCD games. So we look around both sides of the cabinets here. There's great ice hockey for the Sega Mark III, incredibly rare. Some FM Towns games that are very expensive. And got more figures up here too. And we've got some nice anime stuff in here. So, right, back over here. So lots of My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Dragon Ball, stuff like that in there. One Piece, some Kirby bits, Death Note, and whatever the heck this guy's meant to be. And here, loads of Demon Slayer stuff in there, and kind of anime style Funko Pop. So Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, Tokyo Ghoul, basically anything that's anime, Naruto ends up in there. We have our poster rack here, so we've got, I think, a choice of 48 different posters in here, all at £4 each. I'm not going to go through all of them, but just to give you an idea, we do have a lot. Okay, some really cool stuff in there. A small and probably expanding comic book section. Loads of comic figures here. We've got loads of graphic novels and stuff in there. We do get in the current releases, and we've got a decent amount of back issues in here now. And there's more graphic novels over there. Little miscellaneous bit of them with some wallets and stuff. And I think this is, we've got some nice plushies in here, but the stuff at the top's kind of a wee bit of random. Some older Star Wars stuff. We've got Loungefly bags and some kind of Pokemon bags that aren't Loungefly, although these ones look like Loungefly but they're not. And again up here, more nice big gallery figures. We've got a lot of kind of Kevin Smith figures in just now from Clerks and stuff like that. Some boxed amiibos, some Yu-Gi-Oh figures. And then Indiana Jones stuff's nice. And yeah, lots of nice stuff. And we'll swing round here. Got a little section for Stranger Things stuff. And some nice bottles and mugs, all officially licensed stuff. We have our kind of, too many things here, but we've got our controllers unboxed. And that's just at the entrance to our arcade. So you've probably seen all this before, but we've got some nice machines. We've got Mario Kart, we've got Afterburner Climax, we have an original Outrun, we've got Scud Race. One monitor's not working just now, unfortunately. We've got a lovely Nessica arcade machine here with literally hundreds of great games on it. We've got an Astro and a Blast City, the awesome Star Wars Battle Pod. We have a Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. We have Pac-Man, Aliens Extermination. We've got a Viewlix machine here that's got a mix of games on it, and probably my favourite game in here, Crossbeat Sunrise. It's an amazing rhythm game from Capcom. Right, so a quick look through the games. So this middle section here, which is piling up quite high, is the Japanese games. So we've got PS2, PS Vita, PlayStation 1. All over there we've got Sega Saturn. We have Japanese Dreamcast, GameCube, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, etc. Got PC Engine, HuCards, PC Engine CDs, Japanese PlayStation 4 and Switch games in there. Got a few boxes of Mega Drive. This box is all American Super Nintendo games. The back there will be Japanese Famicom. Got N64. This box has got some American games in it. It's usually underneath the counter, but somebody was having a look today. We've got a bunch of boxes of Super Famicom games, guarded by the Monster Book of Monsters. It should be underneath. So underneath we've got lots. We've got Mark III, we've got loose Super Famicom, some American games, we've got American GameCube, Wii, we've got American Sega Genesis box down there, loads of Nintendo DS, we've even got Sega Pico games, and no, we don't have the Pokemon ones yet. More Dreamcast, Sega SC 3000 and SG 1000, more GameCube, Sega Saturn, Game Gear, Wonder Swan, that's Neo Geo Pocket, loads of soundtrack CDs under there. We have stuff like, I think that's PCFX, we've got Japanese Xbox, we've got 3DO, PSP box sets, loads. PSP, PS3, more PSP, loose Nintendo 64. We have a box of Famicom Disk System games, Mega CD and Neo Geo CD. So, quite a lot. Excuse me again. Right, so now UK games. Or PAL region at least anyway. So, we've got a few boxes of Mega Drive. So underneath we've got a lot of home computer stuff which frankly needs tidied up. We've got Master System, that's loose, carts obviously, loads of Mega CD, 3DO, CDI, Nokia N-Gage, Incredible Outrun box set. We have English Neo Geo CD, a couple of boxes of Sega Saturn, Dreamcast obviously. Some nice Sega Saturn games in there. Got loads and loads of PlayStation 1 games. There's Jaguar and Jaguar CD stuff down there. We have Game Gear, Unboxed N64. There's more in there. We have Super Famicom games, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, etc. Game Boy Color. Some nice Atari stuff down there. Boxed N64, Super Nintendo, NES, DS, 3DS, etc. and PSP. And down here we've got mainly UMDs and sports games for the PSP. We've got loads of PlayStation Vita stuff. And some, I think that's ColecoVision stuff, yeah. There is a box of Intellivision stuff, I think, down there as well, somewhat. So we've got lots of sweets and drinks and crisps. We're actually due a big restock tomorrow, so that's why we've got some gaps in the shelf. We're getting ready for it coming in. So, may as well do all the sweets and drinks here. So, lots of nice stuff here. Unsurprisingly, it's possibly the most popular section in the shop. Right, so just swivel round, have a look at this. Right, so now we'll just finish up the games and then we'll show you what's behind the counter. So, Nintendo Switch stuff, which is mainly, believe it or not, all limited run releases. We don't have an awful lot of normal releases, but we've got some beautiful special editions and a few weird games that, well, you can't just walk into a game and buy. We've got Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U at the bottom, unfortunately, because we've run out of space. We've got a massive amount of PlayStation 2 games. And we've got some decent GameCube games at the top. Not as many as I would like. Excuse me. Some loose GameCube games. Loads more PS2. These are too deep. So let me go on to PlayStation 3. Again, we've got a good selection in for that just now. And then you may notice a pattern here. We're going on to PlayStation 4. Again, we've got in a big massive collection of limited run games, which are mainly in this kind of shelf here. Mostly brand new, but some beautiful stuff. Some PS5 games here as well. Including this cool looking thing. Then we're on to Xbox stuff, so we've got 360. And we've got OG Xbox. And Xbox One. Not as much Xbox One as I would like. I think probably because of Game Pass people don't really buy as much. And some Pokemon Funkos. And in here we've got lots of Pokemon games. Pokemon, that's fell down. Lots of the Japanese releases there. A few UK ones. Again, not as many as I would like, but we'll get there. And the infamous Judge Dredd for the Japanese Mega Drive. That is the price. And we've got a few upscalers and things in there, not an awful lot. Right, so just really the counter area to look at. So a bit overstock of Pokemon. We've got a nice display cabinets here with some cool stuff in it. I don't know how that Turkish Delight wrapper got eaten and emptied. So lots of Pokemon stuff. UK and Japanese, that's the new Shiny Treasures EX there. Sorry, I'm pointing the wrong way. My eyes were looking, but so some more trading card stuff there. These, we've got 3 folders on top of the counter full of Pokemon cards, and we've got a more expensive one underneath there. We've got some nice PSA 10 graded cards in there. We also have some more graded cards in there as well. A lovely pachinko machine. Not pachinko, patchy slot, sorry. So we've got lots of nice figures. More Pokemon cards. Other box sets and stuff behind the counter. And up top, got some nice shiny expensive stuff. Some nice Star Wars. We have a Boba Fett replica rifle, some nice masks, and some nice big figures at the top, including a really nice Chainsaw Man one, some Hot Toys, and that's about that. We've got Godzilla here, Gardeners, we've got Ant-Man's helmet, and what we're going to do just now, that I've never done in a video, we always get asked, I'm going to show you what's upstairs because it's a little bit tidier than it has been for a while, but it's still not the most exciting thing, so let's have a wee look. So here we kind of try and work through a lot of the trade-ins that have come in, testing, pricing up, making offers, and then when we buy stuff, getting it all cleaned up and ready to go out. There's a bit of a mix up here because I am not the most organised person. I'm sure anyone that knows me would agree with that. So got an overstock of games up here that we need to just try and keep on top of and put out whenever we sell some stuff. We've got some empty boxes for consoles here that we need to, if we get a console and we try and put it out, for some reason I have got about 10 Atari Lynx boxes. Miscellaneous controllers and stuff that we need to go through and test and make sure they're up for selling, which is about as much fun as it sounds. So yeah, it's mainly a wee workspace up here. We do have intentions of doing something with it at some point, but haven't done it yet, and no idea when we will. So that's about it. We will have a wee look at the shop from up high to finish with, and I will say thank you for your time and patience if you managed to watch and listen to my dull voice, and hope you enjoyed it. Hope you've seen lots of nice things, and hope you come in and see us soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.